How's it going? Matt McNeil coming in from the garage working on this guy, and I was doing something and I thought, well, you know what, maybe I'll make a video because I mentioned it in my last post. And the part is, I think I don't know that I had the fur mustache on him last time, but sometimes that stuff helps to visualize. But anyway, I digress. So one of the things I was talking about before was sometimes you got to cut things out in order to make things work. Well, as you can see from this line, I have made a cut in my sculpture, and I used this wire with these little handles on it because the wire is thin and it passes through the clay relatively easily, which means that I can now pull this part off and probably get it back on there without too much re-sculpting. Now's the time to do it before there's any detail or anything. But what I want to do is I want to get up in here and I want to clean all this out. And then I want to test fit these teeth. I printed these teeth, and then I printed these ones. These ones I think are too big. These ones are probably too small. So I'm most likely going to print one more size in between these two, and I think that'll do the trick. But I want to give myself this space so that when I do make the mold for this guy, that I have room back there to put these teeth, because there'd be nothing worse than having to dig all this stuff out from a mold after the fact, you know, with foam and latex and all that stuff. So I'm better off biting the bullet now, making the change once, than having to do it across, you know, 10 or 15 or 20 of these guys. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that, yes, indeed, you can use a wire just like this to cut pieces off, and then when you're done, you just go and put it back in place. Kind of hard with one hand, sorry. Two-handed would be a little easier here. There we go. Somewhere in there. And then, you know, just blend all this right back in, and no harm, no foul, and he'll have teeth, which will further help me visualize what it is I'm looking at, because those teeth are very important to the expression that he's making. And I've yet to decide whether I'm going to leave those teeth in or not. I probably will. And kind of treat it like I did my Jerry Vampire teeth, where the 3D printed piece stayed in the mold, so that when I poured my latex, the back side of this was the inside of the mouth, which meant, and this is from Amy, but anyway, so that I could pop those dentures in, and it would have like a perfect little purchase for the teeth, kind of like when you use eye blanks. This mold, I'm not really using eye blanks because of the nature of the thing. This eyeball is going to be blowing out and all that stuff, so it really doesn't, it's not so critical. I kind of wish that I had used them though, so because these are a little bit small, so I may pull these out and make some larger ones and that kind of thing. But because I'm using an Alana, I can only go so far back because it's rigid. And yeah, so anyway, there you go. If something offends you or you need to do something else, don't be afraid to cut something away. Make the repair so that you only have to do it in the sculpt and not on every single copy that you pour, and then put it back on there, and you'll be good to go. All right, hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Actually, it's not even the weekend yet. It's Friday. This is awesome. I've got 2 more days to cut things off of this guy's face and glue him back on. So there you go. Talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.